So we're going to talk about a little bit about the right to lifers, I guess. Tim Tebow and his upcoming ad.
Quarterback.
Yes.
Superstar.
Hebe 1212. I was going to do this before. I was going to get like black and put on there like dumb. Well, no, it wouldn't have been like that. And you know, I have a real issue with a lot of these things. I mean, I don't believe in abortion, but I've been called the abortionist.
The story was that Tim was his mom's fifth child, and there was problems in the pregnancy, and they had recommended aborting him because he wasn't going to make it. And look, now he's a superstar.
Yeah, we're always trying to get Jesus, and then when they don't come out Jesus, we shudder him to the side. So, but the point I kind of like to go with is, if you're going to eat that Bible, if you want to believe you want to be fruitful and multiply, remember, he says fruitful and multiply a few times. And God also tells you in that Bible, I mean, if that's the reason you believe in these things, is that you're supposed to make the plants fruitful and multiply, the animals fruitful and multiply, and we have dominion.
We got plenty of cats in this neighborhood.
Well, my contention is, you know, there's 300,000 great apes, orangutans, and large animals of that type left in the world,
right.
And 300,000 humans get born every day. You got it pretty much. You're winning. You're winning that thing. What you're not doing is taking care of what God told you on the other side of the Bible.
Yeah, well, you know,
you are not doing what you're supposed to do. So Christians,
they don't tithe.
They're Christians, is what I'm saying.
No, the orangutans, they don't tithe.
Well, they aren't supposed to tithe. We've had dominion over them. We're supposed to. We are supposed to be doing our work, but the Christians don't talk about that. All they talk about is the children, and they line the streets, and they go after abortion.
Yeah, well, here's the other thing. You know, they're going to spend a good couple $1 million on that TV spot in the Super Bowl. At least a couple million. That money could pay for an awful lot of birth control education.
But be aware.
We can't even talk about birth control.
Remember, under the Bush regime, the abstinence only policy.
Yeah.
As we had teen pregnancies going down all through the 80s and 90s.
Now
we have an
going
uptick in 2006 and 2007. Now, most people on the Dayton Daily News site said, it's because Obama was elected. 2006 and 2007, people, get it? That's when...
He wasn't even announced yet.
That's when those, like, 5th graders through 16-year-olds were getting told abstinence only. Yeah. How's that working out? Not so well. People are just like the Haitians. You know what? You're going to have sex. We're animals.
You know,
and that's what's going to happen. So you want to prevent that with education.
That's pretty rough there on calling the Haitians out like that.
Well, I mean, we talked about the Haitians in that what happens is people are going to have sex. When you give them food instead of...
Condoms?
Because we're not allowed to do that. Remember, under the Bush regime, you can't
do that.
Nope.
Look, if you can't feed them, don't breed them. That's...
You should have been, if you can't feed them, don't breed them. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
But regardless, you know, we've been having this battle for way too long in this country. And the reality is, it's not everybody's fit to be a parent.
But an abortion's stupid. I mean, come on. It's the lowest form of birth control. It's the stupidest form.
It's the birth control of last resort.
And the reason that it's not undertaken by most poorer people is that it is the birth control of last resort.
And it's also
takes
expensive.
Too much money. Yeah.
It's way too expensive. So you don't want to pay for poor people. You don't want all these social programs. Well, the most important one is make sure they don't make more poor people. Because guaranteed, when you don't got anything else to do, sex is pretty cheap.
They want to keep them
cheap entertainment.
Cheap entertainment. That horizontal refreshment.
So Tim Tebow, stop.
I hope you can.
Stop already.
Jeez, unbelievable. That was short.
That was short.
If you can't feed them, don't breed them.